Yeah, we're rolling, man.
How's your mic sound?
It's crispy still.
What are you talking? What are you talking? We talking Lay's or we talking Walker's crispy?
5 mics. Come on.
You know that good fried chicken crispy?
Ooh. Man took it there, you know. Now I want some chicken.
Trust.
Oh no.
We just adjust the volume a little bit.
Come on, my guy. Get yourself set up, man. As always, my boys, the first thing first, as Big J is gonna set things up right, I gotta ask you, how we feeling, man? We good?
Feeling good.
Yeah, man.
Well,
Feeling good.
Best. Complain.
Yeah, there's been no football, so I can't be disappointed.
Exactly.
But
There's nothing. Boy.
I was disappointed.
Oh, I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. I mean, I'm in the same. I'm in the same wavelength with you guys. I mean, I feel good. I look good.
Yeah, the trim's looking fresh.
I had to. Okay.
Yeah, just now.
Baby, you know, boy. I said I left West London, came straight here. Okay, I had to do it for the peoples, but no long stories. Okay, welcome to another week of the Black Page. You know what to do: like, comment, and you better subscribe. Big J's in the house.
Big J's got a mic.
Hopefully it sounds good.
Come on.
He's the Barry White of the room, so he's always gonna sound good. That I always say when I grow older, I want a voice like that. 100%. But
Stop it.
one of these.
You know what? I've deemed it, you know. Shags don't
Shags
want
hates
Chiz to be great.
He doesn't want Chiz to be great.
Shags does not want Chiz to be
When
great.
his hair's
Let's go,
loose,
man.
he's still tight. He just wants me to never be right. I'm sick of this guy. But it's okay, he's my brother. And sometimes when I worry about my brothers, I think I'm there for them every time. Like when they're lacking, you know, like certain man, when there's viral videos going around, you get nutmeg, you gotta hold them like that. I've got
Oh
you.
yeah, I see that
You
video.
see that?
Is that your boy?
Right, no.
Oh.
It's apparently Jeremy Doku's brother.
That's the best.
Oh,
mate.
is it?
I heard it was Jeremy Doku's brother. But
Oh, that's why they kept on tagging him. I was thinking, wait,
I'm telling you. But all I know is the reason why I say that, yeah, is certain man in this professional game, yeah, and obviously he don't know me personally, but my brother Ivan, you're my guy, innit? But you see the thing about football, and when you're doing the lavish lifestyle holiday, trying to enjoy yourself. But you see this one, for the Niger people who will understand, on your chat or Igbo people, they can be dangerous at times. Don't be offended when I say this, because hear me out. When you're mingling with people, certain mix of people, and you are who you are, you got a certain way to just portray, basically. You can't necessarily do certain things when you're on holiday.
Wait, what did he do exactly? So I'm not missing
I'm
it.
gonna just clarify it because it's exactly what's been portrayed very much in that video.
Okay.
It was, well, firstly, the haircut, which was essential.
Oh yeah, you got a trim in it.
It was essential though, because the trim cut back straight away. The problem is, obviously, like most, they're all in Dubai, they're enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
Man was out there, I think he was on a boat, whatever, and he was with whoever this person was. And
I'm guessing it's a female.
Had-
Okay.
now,
If there's one thing about Mandem,
Yeah.
When they
That
embarrass
kryptonite.
themselves.
Yeah.
like they says, do not die for
don't
me.
die, do not die for me. And one thing that he did,
He died. He
he
went on the top of the mountain.
he almost
this one.
this is almost collateral damage because I think he's very much lucky on this one. But long story short, the video that's gone viral, everyone's known about it is, and it was definitely, you can see it's cut short. He's been caught on the video stating, "Fuck Brentford." Plain and simple. Now, my question to you guys, and I know you find it amusing, I know, because we can laugh about it because it's not our player. Unlike, but my question to you guys is, how would you feel if it was one of your players?
What's the saying? Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Why are you saying F Brentford when they pay your wages?
And then see why I agree with you. My point of the matter is, how is it that you've got a possible situation like that and there's claims that this clip was cut short and there was more to it? I'm sorry, but at what point was there gonna be any extra part in that video that would justify your statement?
But
there?
even if, see what it's for me, even if there was a longer clip to it, my thing is your statement anyway. You even said yourself, you wanted to smash. You said that.
That's what I said.
Yeah, like that's what he said in other words. He wanted to smash.
That's the
so
only
that's why he said what he said, because he wanted to beat. Now,
mad.
this is my thing. Obviously, you're a footballer, innit? So footballers can get any girl. Yeah.
Facts.
But the girl that you're trying to
Wasn't
get,
even.
she wasn't even.
But the thing is,
No, but Jerry,
that's the kind of
Jerry,
girls that are in that position
Jerry.
are gonna be girls like that.
No,
you'll never
but-
get a Browning or
Jerry, no,
get
but-
me or
No,
Yeah,
no, no,
I don't even
no.
care.
I hear that.
No, wait, I
but-
don't even. No, my thing is, I don't even care if it was a black, brown. Like, I don't care about that.
I do.
If you look at the
I
girl,
do.
no, for me, if you look at the girl, yeah, that's a girl that you go and pick up on a Friday at Shoreditch.
But that's the girls that are there.
No, they're not.
They're not.
They don't
are
want
they better
to
girls? Are they better girls there?
My friend, in Dubai.
No, but wait, but
In Dubai.
but around them, man.
Come on, yes.
Come on, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
think so.
Let me say
Nah,
this.
man.
It's gonna sound.
I don't think so, man.
Wait, wait,
Yeah,
wait,
man. I don't think so.
wait.
I don't think
Please,
so.
wait. I'm not gonna lie. I just remembered something, and it's vouches in your statement.
Yeah.
It's a possibility because I just remembered. Ivor's not from Ends.
Yeah.
He's not.
Where's he from?
Fam, he's
Nottingham,
originally
something
from
like
like
that, I
North,
don't know. Yeah.
Nottingham, one of them
Northampton,
sides.
something like that,
No,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Something
This
like
guy
that.
fooled me.
Wait, he thought he was from London. Wait, he thought he was from London.
Oh my days! I can't believe that.
I thought you were
Yeah, see? What? No. That's why I said when you said that, I thought no, because
Nah, man.
in some parts of, in some weird
that
way.
makes sense to me now.
see?
Why he's dying for Nash?
Yeah.
Why he's dying for it? No, it
It's
makes
weird.
sense.
It's weird because I've noticed that in just general society, not even just professional football, it's just people of let me just be straight up. People of our colour. When you're not from them ends, what you prefer, that can happen, innit? What you attract, that can happen. It's just it's ways of life. And again, that statement, law of attraction, this could be the case of like usually he sees this is what he probably attracts, and obviously he's abroad. Cool. Cute blonde girl, why not? Get it. But the point of the matter is, you cannot.
But you know what?
Do that to
Sometimes
yourself.
I feel sorry for them.
Are you not embarrassed?
Because
I
of
don't
the.
feel
Do you know
sorry.
why? Because the generation they're in, they can't get away with shit no more. Everything straight away, boom, on Twitter, on Instagram, shade barra.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What in terms
Again,
of
for
now?
me-
Because the media is so powerful.
Yeah, and
Because I was gonna say, if you refer to my man and age, he's that age. Well, I say, well,
All
my
I'm
age, 'cause
saying
obviously
is,
some of you
listen,
are my age, but
that's
he's my
the
age.
only thing as a professional footballer that you really need to worry about.
Yeah.
How your image is.
Yeah.
Pretty much. We are struggling. How much peas are they making? And I know that's not the main point, yeah, but
Jerry, let's be
we've got so many more
They can't get
struggles.
away with shit
So
no more.
if you all you have to do
wrong.
is just keep your business on the wraps and don't move mad, then do it. I don't understand why these footballers over and they don't learn. That's why I don't even feel sorry for these men.
How do we
like,
know? How do we know he wasn't coerced?
fam, to say fuck
Jerry, in his
Brentford?
statement.
Yeah, how do we know?
Jerry,
Unless they put
he was-
something in his drink.
Jerry, he was coerced.
You see it?
No,
Yeah, but something in your drink is gonna make you say that.
Wait.
That's the thing.
No, he was coerced. The reason why he was coerced into saying it because he wanted to smash. He said it in his statement.
You see?
No,
We've
that's
done
him.
crazier things for pussy, you know.
No, okay, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, but that-
no,
For yourself, man.
No, don't act like,
not like
don't
that.
act like you ain't done
haven't.
madness for pussy.
Nah.
Every one of us here has done a mad thing.
no,
Never.
not like that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I won't come and say something like that.
I won't. No, not me.
Maybe I'll travel to Croydon.
That's
something like
crazy.
that. But I won't say fuck the team I'm playing for. Come on, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that.
But to be fair, I hear it. If I'm playing for a club, yeah, and a girl says, yeah,
I support Arsenal.
I have already.
And you play for Brentford, and then she says, "Oh, fuck Brentford," and then you're like, "I want to smash fuck Brentford."
no, I'm not doing
Like,
that.
come on, man.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Okay, what if it was, let's say, Rihanna?
I'm not doing it.
Don't do
I'm
that.
not doing it.
That don't make sense.
I'm not doing it.
No, but that don't make
Sounds
sense.
lying.
I know.
I'm not.
You're in a club with Rihanna right now.
Why am I?
Yeah, you play for Man
What,
United.
and people are recording me, and I'm saying,
No, definitely not.
Bro, I ain't doing that.
There's plenty of other
No,
things, man.
No, but
knowing the generation that we're in.
I vouch for
I'm not
Sammy
doing
because you gotta be smart, bro.
that. I'm not doing that.
Rihanna, it's a girl that you really
Yeah, but
like.
whilst recorded.
See, but again, look,
The phone and a gun are two different things, you know.
Don't die for Nyash.
But
phone
Dave
and a
said
gun.
it because he almost even died for Nyash himself.
That's his own business. But if it's Rihanna, I don't care if it's Rihanna, I don't care if it's Beyonce. Do not die for Nyash.
Yeah, but I agree with you. I agree with you.
Nyash.
I agree with
at
you.
least
But it's
let him
easier
Nyash.
said than done.
Let him good Nyash as well, like.
Nyash.
Man
Not
said
even
Shoreditch, you know.
Not even model Nyash. Shoreditch Nyash.
That's what he likes. That's what they like. Man.
I secretly think Sammy's being generous to us. I don't even think she was even up to Shoreditch standard.
I'll be honest.
I was
Stand
loader.
up.
You
Stand
know,
up.
what's he
the
got bread and butter?
truth be told, yeah, when
for the streets.
these man have to understand when they go out, there's only going to be certain types of girls around. So them
That's what I'm
as
saying.
well, they need to be smart. I can't lie to you. You as the footballer, bro, shine your eyes, bro. Do
That's it.
you know what I mean? It goes both ways.
What do you mean it goes both ways? I'm still confused. No, I'm trying to understand how.
Like, not
Yeah,
maybe both ways isn't the smart thing.
okay.
You know what I mean? You know what I
It
mean?
can't go both ways.
Not
because at
both
the end
ways,
of the
but it's
day-
like,
remember,
for me,
look, the girl's not losing out. At the end of the day, the girl's not losing out.
but
Even if he says F Brentford, she still might not even give up the kitty cat.
true.
It's true.
So
But
Yeah, okay,
let's not act
maybe
like
I
none
said
of
that-
us here has ever been roasting and
I-
we speak
no, Jerry,
certain
but
things
he's
and
a
just say
footballer.
anything.
No, but
He's a
Jerry,
footballer.
Jerry,
He's a footballer.
Jerry,
But footballers don't roast.
Jerry,
No, I'm not saying no. Listen. Listen.
I'm not saying that.
Jerry, you're not gonna say anything that disrespects
Your
your club or whatever,
No, I hear
whatever
that.
it is you do, bro.
100%.
Do you know what I mean?
100% I hear that, yeah. But he probably thought, yeah, I'm just going to say this and no one's going to care.
But what if
I'm not a
this girl-
superstar. I don't play for the top six.
But you know
play
what
in the
is?
Prem.
It don't matter, you play in the
let me tell
Prem,
you
bro.
something,
Play in the
yeah?
Prem, it's
By that
serious.
statement, I don't even know if he even smashed.
You know,
No,
it's
Because
true.
that's it.
It's true.
because
So true. It's so true.
because my thing is,
Can you
yeah,
imagine?
why are you apologizing to your fans to let us know?
Because it went viral. Because it went viral.
Okay, but you didn't have to say. All you do say is, "Oh, apologies for what I said. I was drunk or whatever." You don't have to explain to your fans. Oh,
just trying to-
I said it because I was trying to smash. So for me, you didn't smash.
Can I be real though? Let me ask you this: yeah? if this is a club you support and a player came out and said apologies because this is the reason why, you're not having it.
No, I am.
Of course
I
not.
am.
No.
Wait,
You're
do
gonna
you know
take
why?
that?
Wait, do you know why?
I'm
Do you know
having
why?
it.
Wait, do you know why?
I'm
Wait,
having
let me
it.
tell you why I'm taking it. Because I also know that, man, when we're out vibes in, it gets a bit.
That's what I'm
techie.
saying.
But no. But however,
Wait.
you cannot go and die on the hill of that mountain for Nyash.
I agree, but you know how hard it is?
No, Jerry, he's a footballer. He gets paid. He's probably
the
on
thing.
like,
That's
probably on
the
like 60
thing.
bags a week.
So it makes it even harder.
The girls
More
probably-
options open up to you.
Okay,
Exactly.
so
Hence why you don't need to do a madness
So
for
if
one.
one door closes,
But that- but-
one said another one will open.
But that might not have been a madness
Yeah,
to
The
him.
girl that told him to say it, she probably had better looking bedrooms that were right there.
Jerry,
How
when
do
one-
you still don't know whether the girl told him to say it or not though? So
Yeah, that's true.
No, okay. If that was the
what you
case,
mean?
why on God's green earth would that have been the way it was?
No,
Okay,
I think
come on.
I think she did.
Look,
Because
come
he said
on.
it in the statement.
I know,
She
but then
said it.
even that.
straight recorded to him, and the fact that it was recorded as well.
But
come on.
did he know she was recording?
Yes.
Yeah, wait.
And he still did it.
Look, he
Come
looked,
on.
He looked the camera right dead in his
In the eye of the camera.
I'm not gonna.
And the phone is there. I don't care how
Man
much
can
he's
look
been
at-
sipping. He will know.
So man can look in the
saying
camera and
there's
say that. You can't. I don't even want to hear sorry after that because
that's
you
what I'm
knew.
That's
saying.
what I
You knew.
said. I said
I'm not
that.
hearing
I
nothing.
said I don't understand why
I don't
man.
think
He should not have. No, I agree. I don't think, for one,
That's
the
an L.
statement was void at all
smelly
times. It's
for
very
even a beat.
smelly.
That's L.
Very, very smelly statement.
But I think as a fan, again, like, yeah, you can be angry. As a fan, I'll be like, whatever. That's a bit childish. But however, like Jerry's saying, as man them,
Sammy, are you
some
telling
man.
me?
No. Let's be
real.
Let's be
I've seen
honest.
niggas do the mad thing in clubs.
Look, I can't.
I've seen
They
it.
always
As
do.
a-
They're still
look,
on
as a
to this
fan-
day.
I've seen
No,
it.
look, I've seen man them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
different.
feel like it's. I
Responsibilities
feel
are
like. I feel
different,
like some of
man.
this is
Always
easy
different
to
things,
say
man.
because it's not a player from a team that you
That's
support.
what it is.
No.
Yeah, but I like it,
no,
so
no,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
still
no.
feed my
Not even
spot.
that.
I'm
Guys,
still
let's
gonna say what I want to say.
Why am I going to be angry about, really that angry about a man saying F Brentford or like or F United?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be angry, but
I've said F United
Yeah,
sometimes.
like, at the end of the
I'm
day,
gonna
Yeah, but you're
I've
a
said
fan.
it
You're a fan. You don't play for them.
But some players are fans too.
that's facts. At the end of the day,
Boy,
he's just done something that the man them would do on a night out.
That's what I'm saying.
But the only thing is, he's
I wouldn't say something like that. I wouldn't say fuck my bedroom.
Let me tell you why.
What, if the longest thing came up to you and you wanted to smash,
What would you say? Fuck your boy.
and
She
said, come back to the hotel with me.
No, Jerry,
She said, come back to the hotel with me.
Jerry,
I goes, I'm with my boy. And then she goes, oh, fuck your boy. You're not gonna be like, alright, man, them.
Jerry, this is starting to be funny
Jerry,
as well.
that's
You're not gonna do
smelly.
that.
Jerry, that's
You're not gonna do that.
No,
Jerry.
that's smelly.
Wait, hear the scenario.
That's
But you ain't even heard the scenario.
Jerry,
You're
that
out,
is
you're out,
smelly.
yeah?
Jerry,
that
With
is
your boy.
smelly.
Did you hear the
It's not,
scenario?
it's not.
Jerry.
It's not, it's not.
Jerry.
It's
Can I
not.
still say no?
That's
me.
smelly.
Did you hear the scenario?
I came out to meet girls. I didn't come out to chill with my man then.
So wait,
So I'm going to.
So because of that, you would say fuck the man them. Just to go and smash. Jerry,
Yeah.
you're smelly.
The man them won't understand. The man them won't
That's
understand.
That's smelly.
That's smelly.
The man them won't understand.
That's smelly.
I secured
No,
the
that's
10-10.
smelly.
If you don't understand, then you're hating.
No. Secure the
In my
10-10
eyes.
without saying fuck the man them.
It's G. That's it.
Wait,
That's
what's the difference?
What do you mean?
What's the difference?
Either way, I'm going with the girl.
That means
Either way,
I don't care.
Either way, I'm going with the girl.
Wait,
What's the
go with the
difference?
girl, but don't say fuck the man them, 'cause you don't have no integrity. But you want to drop all integrity.
There's no integrity.
Even you.
There's no integrity in that moment. There's no integrity in that moment.
Jerry.
In that moment, there's no integrity.
Jerry will die for
In that moment, there's no integrity.
Jerry will die
There's
for
nothing.
that.
I wouldn't die for Nyash, but I'm
No,
just looking at
Jerry,
it from my
Jerry, what you just said is definition of dying for
It's not. It's not.
It is.
Wait. So we're going a night out, and then I leave the man for a thing.
No,
That's dying for Nash.
That's not the same. That's not what you just.
same.
That's not what you just said. That's not what you just said.
Hey, give Jerry red cards.
Hey, Jerry needs to be booked, man. Jerry needs to be
That's
booked, man.
it.
I'm not gonna lie.
If we go out,
This is a sin bin.
if we go out and I ever see you niggas chatting to a thing again, yeah, I'm gonna look at you in the eyes.
Wait, it's different. No, Jerry, you said if a 10 out of 10 comes and she said, say fuck the man them to smash, you will do it.
Yeah.
You said no.
But I don't mean it. I will. But I don't mean it. The man them knows I don't mean it. The man them knows I don't mean it. I will say it, but the man them knows I don't mean it.
No, but now there's a difference now. If the man them go out, yeah, and you draw a thing and you just go missing, everyone knows what happened.
But for me, it's the same thing.
No,
Because when you go missing, we don't know what you're saying.
That's
No,
smelly.
when you go missing, we
Jerry.
don't know what the speech you're trying to pull to secure the thing.
that's what you're
We
doing,
don't know
Jerry.
what you're saying.
You're chatting about the man.
See when the man them goes missing and they in the corner talking to a thing. We don't know what he's saying. We have no idea what he's saying. He could be saying, "I'll marry you." He could be saying, "I want to propose."
Jerry,
Man,
this
them-
is really
Can I
smelly.
just say?
This is really smelly.
You don't hold your hand.
You know what it is? You know what it is, man?
I know.
Jerry, leave it out because there's proof. There's flies flying around like poo, bruv. That's smelly, Jerry.
I know you man would do it. I know.
Huh?
I know.
Don't slander me. Don't slander me.
Look,
If it's a thing
I'm a
that you like,
prestigious hoe, you know.
if it's a thing
Don't
that
do
you
that.
like,
I wouldn't.
and you're
There's
trying
certain
to,
things I would do and I wouldn't do, and I would definitely not
and
do
you're
it.
roasting, and you're roasting. Huh? You've been playing the whole season. You're playing the whole season.
Nah,
You finally
we need
get a
some
2-week
bookings
break,
there,
and
man.
you're roasting.
Jerry, that smells.
You've been playing the whole season.
And you think
finally
because
get a
of all of
2-week
these
break,
excuses,
and everybody
I'm gonna
knows
say
what goes on holiday
bad
doesn't
my brothers
count.
because of her.
Everybody
Please.
knows that rule.
Please.
When I'm on holiday, nothing counts.
I care more about the
when you
On
music.
holiday, nothing counts. If I say fuck the man on my holiday, man,
care
no, we're on
more about the
holiday.
music.
We're in Dubai, nothing
I'm gonna be on
counts.
the dance floor
The man
dancing
know
next to
this.
the DJ.
The man, we're not in the ends, we're in Dubai. The man them know this.
No,
I was in Dubai doing the exact same thing. I was dancing with aunties. I didn't go with
no,
no.
wait.
Let me just agree on something.
Can
we agree on something? Because something that I've noticed, I don't think footballers know how to get girls. I don't think so.
Just gonna, you
I
see,
actually don't
no,
think so.
Shags,
Because-
you want the truth?
It doesn't make
Shags, you want the
sense.
truth?
It
You want the
doesn't
truth?
make sense.
You're not lying, my guy.
Because wait,
I'm not lying.
They
I'm
think they
not.
can use
You're not lying.
the bar I'm a
That's what it is.
footballer, but some girls don't watch football,
For
so they
them,
don't care.
Their thing
they
is
just hear numbers.
club VIP bottles, and they will come.
Yeah.
That's what they're on.
But beside that,
They don't
strip
know
that,
how. They don't know how to do the
they can't
whole.
speech.
Yeah, let me go. No, their thing is, or they'll send their brethren. Yeah, go call home, girl.
And that is why Ivan Toney was Jesus Christ and died on that hill. That's why he got on that cross.
Oh
And he
gosh.
said, Father, forgive me because I do not know what I'm doing.
But in this life, you know, there's
will
only
die for
two
this
things,
dash.
that can fuck up a man like that. It's money and pussy. That's it. That's it. You acting like you ain't got pussy can't be your kryptonite.
and
Telling you pussy right now can be all of our kryptonites right now, 100%.
Because of
It just takes the right pussy.
She wanted to fuck up his money.
It just takes the right pussy. You're acting like it's impossible. I'm telling you,
but-
the greatest of men
No,
has
it is.
fell.
No, Jerry.
The presidents, the greatest of guys have fell for pussy.
How did
Can I-
someone get
wait,
2
wait.
red cards in the
One
same
second.
game?
Because
Wait,
you
wait,
don't
hold
think
on.
you're too righteous.
Hold on.
Alright, cool.
No, it's not that. It's not that. It's not that.
You'll never die for
Let
pussy.
me just.
Alright, cool.
Let me.
When I
Can I just
hear
say?
you, when I hear that you broken up with a girl and I ask you why you broken up and they say you cheated, don't come to me.
Can I say? Can I say one thing? Let me just say one. Let me just say one thing.
I didn't say fuck the man though.
No, but you said fucking missus. You said fucking missus indirectly. You basically said fucking missus.
No, I said it directly because I showed her I was unfaithful.
Exactly.
There was no indirect.
Yeah. So act righteous now, but
No.
I'm not acting righteous. I'm acting
It's
facetious.
nothing to do with acting even righteous. All it is that Ivan Toney
He fucked up.
died on the hill for
He
Nash.
fumbled
and
he
greater
fumbled
men
his
have
bag.
died on the hill for Nash. That's what I'm saying.
No, you're right.
That's all I'm saying.
No, you're right.
But you men are acting like what I'm saying is impossible.
No, we're not saying that. But
Justifying it as
No one's justifying it. I'm saying that the only two things that can fuck up a guy really is pussy and
you're
money.
right. You're right.
So it's not like he's done something dumb. Like like
did do something
little.
dumb.
He did
No,
do
like
something.
let's say, oh, he wanted £100 and he stole £100. That would have been stupid.
Alright, I hate you.
I hear that.
Let's move on, because we've been on this topic for too long.
Do you know what's amazing though is that despite our opinions on the matter, and it's there, you'll see it. At the end of the day, it's happened. He tried to apologize to the people who matter the most, which are the fans. And what's incredible about the fans is that the fans will always have an opinion on whatever, whether it's smelly in form or out of form player, someone's cutting their hair, or the simple things like the colour of a man's skin. So I've got one question and one question only for the man then, please. What do you makes you think that the reason why that fan disorder is increasing so much of recent? Like, what do you think has led us to this at this point?
The question we have to ask ourselves: has fan disorder really increased, or has it always been there?
Ooh, is it being documented more?
This is why you're my favourite striker.
But the past, before the Premier League break, bare black Queens were getting dashed at players. I think at least 3 players got hit by like bottles and Queen.
And that's been that. That's been that. In fact, you know what's a madness when it's hard to manage safeguarding or just the crowd control in a sense, because crowds are always gonna find a way to have the items on them. Like I've done stewarding in the games, like for certain clubs and certain facilities, and they're always gonna have it. Like when it comes to abusing the players, from a fan perspective, yeah, they're gonna do it regardless. That's just their nature. It's football. That passion and that arrogance is always gonna be the case. But the increase of it, like you said, is it just because like our daily crime in life, it's always been the case? It's just now they want to try and put a number to it, but you're never gonna get the factual numbers, right?
But the thing is, football hooligans are worse than man in gangs.
True.
Facts.
Because man in gangs are not even getting each other down like that on a weekly basis. But football hooligans go to game week in, week out to fight other hooligans.
Or even on a normal day, if they see a man in a jersey, long day.
That's their only objective, is to fight those things.
But
At least guys
you
in
know what's
gangs,
so interesting?
you want to trap, want to make some money. They're not
what's
just
so
there to
interesting
fight.
is that you always hear like, oh, kids in gangs are fighting for a postcode, and half of the time it's not even that. But you hooligans are just fighting for a club that doesn't even pay you, man. You lot are putting money into the badge.
No money.
You lot are
comes your
traveling
way,
to
bro.
away games
Like no
to
money
go
comes
and
your way.
to go and now, you know, talk to the other head hooligan, whoever's in charge of that thing, and you will say, let's meet into a place where we can go and fight for the fun.
You know exactly that, because there was times, and I've known certain people for generations. They've, as you said, there was like people top notch in that bracket. You know, there's people at a time in previous generations where based off like maybe locations or just knowing faces, whatever, like they would know that, okay, this person's reputation is big enough, you know they're that fan, to avoid them at all costs, because if they're with their people, they'll know you're not from there, they'll know you are part of that team.
Yeah.
And them days compared to now, which I think, in my opinion, the comparisons of them days was much more vicious compared to now, where it's to me, I think it's forcing. And these days, there's no reason for it. Like, for example, because this is why I partly don't like them. Like Millwall games, when it's Millwall and there's rival games like that, like it's always gonna be a madness. When it's in rival games, it's always gonna be madness. Someone's gonna get stabbed. There's gonna be.
But man just want to be violent for no reason.
For no reason.
So when we're looking at those things, it's like, are man really looking at the state of football? Is the state of football really good? You get what I'm trying to say? Because we don't know if fans are dying on a week in, week out basis from these fights. It doesn't get really covered. But man, we'll see films glorify hooliganism. Before you lot start talking nonsense.
You had one more chance. I was just gonna save you. I saved you. Because he's my favourite striker.
You're probably talking about things like Mean Machine and Green Street.
And people say that I said that favourite films and da. And I'm thinking
all them films did.
Because I need to understand, like what storyline are you not coming to run apart from you're just fighting for a football club?
I'll be honest. I think Green Street for me personally just showed me what happens along with some of these games. I was oblivious to it, I can't lie.
It's true.
So I feel like for some people it probably showed them that, okay, this is what's happening on the side while the man them are kicking balls.
That's what I was just about to say, because little do you know, when man them are minding their own business, playing 90 minutes of beautiful football, these hooligans are linking up with the rival hooligans round the corner, and it's a battle between who's gonna be mashing up this one and that one, and who's gonna be the imbecile to bring a weapon, because the most they'll bring them times is knives. They're not gonna shoot up and product because that's how they work.
Man will kill for their football club.
But this is the point where, again, I think the difference in hooliganism is so forced. That's always been the case when it's foreign. When it's the foreign fans, or the fans abroad, if you feel offended by the word foreign, suck yourself. Like,
my days.
The fans that aren't from here, I've heard stories, just a couple of years ago when they did and I don't want to butcher the term, so the big South American derby between the River Plate and Boca Juniors. That whole situation where, because the pandemic happened early, they were forced into a business situation where first leg was in South America, the second leg was in Spain. Based off results and the circumstances and because they had a documentary upon it, and you should watch it. It's actually a real good watch. Blood. Certain man was saying that the rivalry's so deep that I know a brother that basically set a man's house on fire.
Because
a whole house on fire because of teams. Because my man's a River Plate and them man are Bockers.
My thing is,
have you seen like the Galatasaray and like
this is my thing.
That one is serious. That one is nuts as well. I can't lie.
Until the government or the Premier League or whoever sorts out this barbaric. That's what it is. It's barbaric. That's what it is. That's what barbaric hooligans do. They move mad until they want to clean this up. Then no one should really talk on the roads or gang or this and that, because at the end of the day, people say, "Oh, they're fighting for a postcode." No, they're not. You don't even know why they're fighting. At the end of the day, some of them it could be over little petty mishaps. Do you understand? But these hooligans are really fighting because you want to show that your team's the hardest.
And I'm just gonna touch on very much like giving them shout out to young man to my right, Jerry. Like there's certain facts that they've put out there regarding fan disorder. For example, biggest increase in reported incidences is in the Championship and the National League. Up to 58% in Championship and 56% in National League. And going on from that, there has been police presence at 46% of games in the 2019-2020 seasons across the Premier League, EFL, and National League.
If the police done a better job.
This is my thing though, Police are ready to come in their combat gear for man protesting. But you're shook to come and now stand against hooligans. Allow me, man.
I would say I think we're talking about two different things, like player abuse and like hooliganism. Hey, I nearly got caught. Because like even like Arsenal, we were around the corner.
Yeah.
Like when they're playing like Spurs, or whatever, the police are out in their numbers. They've got the precautions. They've got the barriers. Certain stations are closed. They've got all those kind of those kind of things. But where I feel like they are struggling is actually on the games and trying to like. Well, I feel like it's more the stewards and policing actually within the stadium, which is a bit difficult as well because there's so many people and their numbers. Like if you go to Old Trafford, especially some of these old stadiums as well, that are just built like thing, it's hard. Just the way the stadium is set up, kind of thing. So I don't know.
I say one thing on the matter, like you have clubs that just have their genuine rivalries, but then as far as the whole race thing, I feel like lockdown highlighted that because I feel like the real racists started to get rattled
As soon as they
with the
started
whole
kneeling.
taking the knee thing. That's when I feel like the race thing became. It was always there, but it became even more of a thing because it's like, why are you taking a knee? Where all of a sudden everyone's got questions.
Any excuse for them to.
Because away from that, let's be real, all these clubs have always had their rivalries. It's just that everyone knows it's West Ham fans that can't go anywhere. They will misbehave anywhere they go. Everyone else, maybe. But
Then maybe clubs might have to start spending a bit more money on getting security guards.
but the
No,
problem is they won't
they're not
they
gonna
won't
do
do
Or
that.
cameras. So you can catch the culprits and ban them.
I don't even think that will be enough.
Because what you was
Technically
just
it's not their problem.
what you were saying that coincides with what you said, which now made me think about it as well again because I experienced it myself, which I don't know if it's a possible solution to consider, but it's part of the issue. Like in a lot of fields of work, stadiums are a part of it. This country does not care about stewards in any way, shape, or form. Yes.
So I was just gonna say, I think some if not all clubs do try. Because I know there are some clubs away games. They take their stewards with the away fans.
Yeah.
So some clubs are trying, but I don't know what more it's gonna take.
I think because what I'm saying, and you're right, because when it comes to traveling fans, whether home fans, whether it's league game, European game, they literally want the steward to be present for anything to happen. But the point of it to be anything to happen is, anything that happens, report it to your manager and the other staff will deal with it. In other words, the SIA, the response team, all of that, that's who's responsible for anything that occurs. So when you see a fan running onto fields, for example, and obviously that's you're meant to be protecting the professionals from anything, because you never know. One of these days, and touch wood, one of these days a fan goes onto a pitch. We've not actually seen it in our generation, maybe I'm wrong, but no one's actually seen a fan go onto a pitch and actually like
Abuse the player.
and abuse the player.
Jack Grealish, yeah, Scott Langdon.
When?
In the player final.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah,
Okay, no,
and then he
fair.
went to go and
Saw that.
score.
Fair.
So-
But you say that, after that or before that, did you see anything else?
Nah.
We don't see it often. And my point is that, like, we see the fans going onto pitches often, happens near enough at least every season. But the stewards are positioned to prevent this,
you know
and
what?
they're not allowed to do
In
anything.
France, yeah. I
Do
swear
you know
I
why?
think Payet had a
Because the
Punch
stewards.
hole.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah, personally, I think
That's
that
my point.
If they know they don't want that, instead of put stewards like in the stands, in and around the crowd,
They do.
but pitch side, SIA man, because them man can put hands on people.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Stewards can't put
They
hands on
do.
people.
They do that,
But there's not enough. That's what I'm saying, there's not enough man.
Exactly. There's not enough. Like, the numbers that they have for staff in that department it's more to do with, okay, stewards are present in and around the stadium, in and around the stands, across the pitches, to be attentive to circumstances. So, for example, if fans are smoking, doing things they're not essentially meant to do.
Yeah.
And it's only those who are within experience, and it's either management of them or SIA response, any of it, that's when they get hands on, deal with the matter. But this is where I'm challenging it and saying maybe there's a point where we need to now make those stewards be qualified to do so. Why else would they be
I
there?
agree.
But
Because
then
I'm a
who-
steward. I've done stewarding
then
in them
who's-
situations for so long. I actually, a couple of times,
Can I just say something quickly? Because
Go on.
personally, for me, yeah, I agree with that, because there's no point if you're not gonna surround the stewards with man that can put hands on fans when they get a bit violent, then what's the point of having them? Because personally for me, I would give the stewards training. That's what I would give them. Yeah, I'll give them training. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Because if you can't allow the people who can actually do it and they're on the bottom to try and stop people from running on the pitch, and then the stewards are more vulnerable at the top, because I feel like the more madness happens at the top because you can't really see them or see anything from happening. So I think that those stewards should get some training, because I think that really and truly some fans should get mashed up as well a bit.
So here's my thing now, and I 1,000,000% agree with you. So as we know, I work security part time.
My guy.
So, without getting too political about it, I feel like there's two main factors to it. Number one, who's gonna foot the bill for all these men to go and do the training and get the license? Yeah, that's number one. Number two, these men get paid on a game by game basis.
Literally.
So man are gonna think
I'm not risking it.
It's not even that.
They're not gonna.
For the ones that do, they're just gonna think it's not regular. I can't be bothered. So some of the security you're gonna end up with anyway are not gonna be serious. It's just man that just done the course, they got the license, and you lot can see that. You man will go certain clubs, you look at security and you think
They
I
don't
can't.
give a damn. 100%.
It's not on it.
Do you know what I mean?
That's why I'm on my version.
So it's different.
Then it seems like if they're not serious, then the hooligans will carry on beating each other's skulls in.
I mean, the hooligans don't fight in the stadium.
Yeah, they don't.
Not yet.
Not really.
Not yet.
I mean,
It depends on the fixtures.
Mainly
It depends on the fixtures, because I've noticed, again, that's why I say sometimes it's false. Some of these fans be doing all that, they just taunt each other like this is a WWE pay-per-view.
Do you know what then? Do you know what I think a good fix will be? And I think they do this with certain teams and clubs in other leagues. If your fans are acting up, a punishment, home games behind closed doors, no fans.
Yeah, I agree with that.
They've done that in France. Like,
They need, if they start
I think
doing
they've been doing it in
if
Germany as well.
if they start doing it, think about it. If they say, if fans keep acting up, away fans can come, home fans can't.
They'll never do that in this. The amount of times that they said they would do something like that for like Millwall.
I'll be honest with you, that's
whatever.
the only. I feel like that's the only reasonable fix. But will they do it? That's a
Personally,
whole other thing.
Let me be honest. I think that this country lack a bit of hooliganism.
They lack.
They
No,
like
they
it.
like
They
it.
like
I
it,
honestly-
It's part of the culture. It's part of
They love it.
It's part of the
They've
football
got
culture.
multiple movies about. They love it.
So when people start moving like, these lot are violent, someone help. They're lying, man.
And on,
true, but
and on
anyways.
top of it, to now go into a topic where I'm gonna let most of you discuss, because this is about you, and I know my favorite striker has been waiting for this moment.
I want to hear what the man them have to say.
100%, because
Because
first things first, to anyone who has been offended or may be offended by the matter that we will be discussed,
Which matter is it?
the Mason Greenwood.
domestic
Cool. So
abuse,
let's just insert trigger warning here.
100%. Do you understand? Because first things first, we are not the type to take a situation like this in any lightness. It's a very serious matter. And as a magnificent Arsenal supporter I am, I definitely want to hear the opinion of the fellow United man here, because this is not only your star boy who has not only jeopardized his position as a player at your club, it's also another player who's been a representative of your club, and it's a disrespect to who you guys are, because it's not the first time we've heard a player of a Man United representation to do this. We've got Ryan Giggs, who's still ongoing court cases is happening. So I'm not
having that one. No.
Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. You don't have that one.
No.
We don't have. You don't have that one. You don't have that one. But how I worded it, I've worded it the way I did.
The reason why I'm not having that is because Ryan Giggs' thing happened after his time at United.
You're trying to be specific.
He came out. He was doing it well.
And he was doing it well. So this is my thing. My thing is,
how much on a bet?
Let me land.
You better land.
So this is my thing, yeah. If he was doing it at a time where it was either with when he was managing Wales or whatever, then that is Wales' problem to issue out a statement. That's not United's. Regardless whether or not he's a legend or not, that's not United's issue. Because when he was smashing his brother's wife, United wasn't issuing out no statement. So let's be fair and let's stay on to the point of Mason Greenwood. Thank you.
anything because there was no fairness necessary. The point being made was it's still a factor of players or former players of today or yesterday think that it's okay to do this, and that's just why I'm saying furthermore, like how. Well, what do you guys feel towards the matter? Because obviously, if some of you don't know, which I'm shocked if you don't, allegedly Mason Greenwood has been pronounced the perpetrator of a circumstance where his ex-girlfriend had publicly announced socially domestic abuse, possible rape, sexual abuse, and so on. There is some there's some evidential proof of this, and obviously the club that he represents has now put these statements out in representation of this. He's no longer going to be playing or training for the time being, and of course he's been arrested, or there's a man who's been arrested anyway. So there are ongoing investigations of this matter. So demand them, take the floor and explain how you feel.
It's techie. The reason I say it's techie is because I never really have that kind of attachment towards players, because I know humans are filthy. Yeah. Humans, we're evil by nature. Like, if we knew what some of our famous or our idols get up to or got up to behind closed doors, we'll be shocked.
Because I keep hearing certain rumors, but carry on, you're right.
We will be shocked. So when I heard the news come out, I was disappointed, but I'm never attached on those bases. Like, I'm never a fanboy to players anymore, because, like you said, with gigs, with like other ballers, this has happened before. I was disappointed, but I was like, yeah, I didn't have that attachment in it. So you flopped your career. That's you. We move on. You might be forgotten. We'll find a replacement. 100%. Life goes on.
Someone else will wear that.
Yeah, someone else will wear it, and things will continue. You just learn your lesson, innit? That's how I felt.
You know, for me, I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at it like all of the allegations are true as well, because again, we don't know the full details. We don't know the full details in it, but there is a bit of evidence. So I'm just gonna have to take it as these allegations are true. And when I saw it, I'm not gonna lie, I was very, very disappointed, because again, this is somebody that we've been talking about him for like the last 3-4 weeks. That this guy is a talent. Like, he's come up in many of our conversations, and the footballing world sees this guy as a potential talent, as being a serious player. So for somebody to waste their ability, and again, it's not just for him, you have to look at the club as well. Obviously, you have to even look at the victim as well, but you have to look at, there's so many different people that will be
affected. Why do you think at the club?
Why do you have to look at the club? Because he plays for the club, and that is their representation.
No, not based on that. I would say on the basis of they've mentioned certain statements that may portray that.
I need to understand.
Let me land them. That may portray that they've had some intel, some understanding, and some knowledge of this already existing and happening. So
wait.
It's either
Wait. What? That he's been an abuser, or is it his attitude?
Everything, all the above.
Okay, so this is actually sorry, let you finish.
Now, for me, the reason why I say the club as well, like with any business, like with even your work anywhere, you are a representation. Even in school, you're a representation of whatever facility you're working for, or whatever. You are a representation of them. So if you do anything out of hand, you are wearing that badge, and you are pretty much destroying the brand.
I hear you. However, you are right in what you're saying, but when Mason Greenwood is beating his ex or whatever he was doing, he wasn't wearing the United badge. He was in probably an essentials trackie. So obviously I understand that. Yes, as I think United now, because it's in the public eye again, we don't know if they were sheltering him until it might have come out. Who knows? But for me, I think United have actually done well to handle the situation in terms of not letting him train. he can't go to can't play in matches or whatever, and now potentially his career's done. So I don't really think that we have to put so much responsibility.
No, I'm not putting the responsibility. I'm just saying
on United.
I'm saying his action affects.
Oh no, I agree with that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that United are responsible. I'm just saying that
when things like this come out, it's more so. It's not so much more like the club being responsible for the player in question, but I think it's more so. I know what you mean, but I think it's more so people just want to how the club handles it.
Yeah,
I think the club has handled it.
So I think it's more that than anything, because they can't ignore it. So I think as long as they address it in the correct manner, there's not really much more that they can do.
Of course, I agree.
Do you know what I mean? So I just think, again, it's just how they handle it. As long as they do things properly, there's not really a reason for anyone to come out and be like, oh, Man United did this, oh, Man United did that. Like, no one can do that. If you've asked me, everything they've done so far, bar one article that I saw, but it might not be true because you can't trust a lot of these headlines, bar that one, I think they've done everything properly.
I agree with you, and I'm going to touch on that because my thing now is, because this circumstance has gone public the way it has and it's tied down to this particular individual, all this now lays down, and again, because these type of things, it takes time, you got to get all the evidential facts of the matter and
what evidential facts?
Wait. Yeah, no, because you got to understand, all of this is, all the allegations are based on social media.
But you see, for me, the allegations is enough.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
I don't need it. I don't need any more.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But you're saying this as
that alone. Yeah,
you're saying this
enough.
as a fan. You're saying this as a person who loves football.
Yeah,
you're not a detective. You're not in this investigation. That's my point. This very different because this is very much different because the matter that I'm trying to make here, the point I'm trying to make here of the matter is the very fact of, at this very point now, is the time that they need to take into this situation and looking into as many details as possible is going off with what everyone saw on that Sunday morning. Now, me personally, there's more to it. Way more to it. There's more hidden truth. There could be different type of abuse or whatever. I don't want to just add more to it to say there could be so much more to the matter, but the point I'm saying is they need to now realise it's out there. You can't now hold back or nothing. You need to literally make the situation, like, you need to help it be closed, because as you guys as fans,
who's we? Who?
As in the victim, for one, the family of the victim, to support her.
But they don't need to do that in the public eye.
I was just gonna.
No, I'm not saying that they need to for the public eye. I didn't say that.
I said in the public eye. They can do it. Whatever's happening now.
I'm not saying they have to. I agree with you as well. I'm just literally saying they have to do that. Like, at this point now, where they literally probably day to day as we speak, going through different initiatives going forward. But my point is, now at this point, they need to literally nail him, them, whatever. They need to literally. This is a serious situation. Very serious situation.
Can I time it?
Of course.
Oh, thank you. So, do you know what it is, yeah? The whole Mason Greenwood thing, this is bigger than football, because I hear a lot of people say, he's a talent, spoil the money, But do you know what's? This is kind of showing me that if Mason Greenwood didn't have this money, he will still be this person.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
No, I think
sometimes money just highlights.
Money highlights
who you are.
You kind of really are, kind of thing, to a degree. Now, again, I'm not going to talk about how talented he is, because it's like as if we're bigging him up to now.
It's irrelevant at this point.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's that you need to, like, for me, United should have just effective immediately, contract terminated.
I know. Yeah, you do.
That's just my thing.
Yeah.
That it's not a thing of, we have to wait. Like,
but again, you still have to assess.
No,
again, the allegations. Obviously, they're deep and it's looking things. But
yeah, 100%. You know what it is? I understand what you're saying.
But legally, they might not be allowed.
Without,
that's like every rape
allegation. I can't fire you without the proof. I can't just be like, Sam, you're fired.
The thing is, I understand what you're saying, and no one's disagreeing with what you're saying. But unfortunately, there's certain procedures these lot have to follow.
So what, do you
not
think that Mason Greenwood, is gonna say he did it?
We don't know.
I'm not saying.
We don't
Okay,
know.
no. Wait.
But that's the point.
Greenwood's lawyer. What are they gonna advise him?
Because then this is my thing. Because look, this is what I'm trying to say now. Because now it can go one of two ways. Mr. Greenwood can admit to it if he has done it.
Yeah.
Or if he has done it and he's not admitting to it, and he's saying, he didn't do it, it's gonna go for a long trial.
But they could do out of court settlement.
100%. But what I think what it comes down to for like a lot of these like clubs and businesses and whatever, because away from football, it simply is what it is, isn't it? And it's like certain time suspension is just cool. You're not doing anything until we know Wagwan. And the thing is, the club might know Wagwan, but because they can't do anything until it's official, like boom, this is what it is. They're just gonna my man's suspended till he's found guilty, pretty much.
But the thing is,
that's just what it is.
So you see the whole when Gareth Southgate banned him for thing. Do you think that's another reason as well?
We won't know until proven.
That's the thing.
It seems very.
We have to ask Foden.
That's
Facts.
That's big facts.
Ooh, do you know what's nice that you say that as well? Because it's nice to see that when something happens, one player gets the disciplinary around it, and another player still gets cooler.
Yeah, it's techie.
That's been life, boy.
Techie.
But again, that's what I mean. Like, it's until the man's been proven guilty. It's just why
See this? Listen, I hear the whole innocent on.
You're not a detective.
You're
not putting him in pen right now. It's the
Sammy,
truth.
listen to what I'm
It's only
saying.
until man's proven guilty.
Listen to what I'm saying.
See this whole-
No one's disagreeing with what you're saying.
I hear what you lot are saying, but my thing is, we shouldn't be doing this whole innocent. Because my thing is, there's evidence. Like, there's
But
100%.
legally they can't. Legally they can't.
100%, but there's still steps that these people
legally they can't.
Okay, but look, I am not waiting for a judge to tell me.
But then
that
you might get
Mason
sued.
Greenwood is guilty.
But you might get sued.
No,
then.
I hear you.
Listen, I am not waiting for that because at the end of the day, he might not even serve jail time or whatever. So like Jerry said, it could be a settlement or whatever. So if it is a settlement, what does that mean? Does that mean
I'll be honest with you.
Wait, does that mean that he did it, or what does that mean? Or does that mean that he's just trying to keep everything under wraps?
For me, that one there is subjective, but for me personally, out of court settlement is screaming that you did it.
Yeah, for me, 100%.
Screaming that you did it.
But this is my thing.
So if it's me, out of court settlement.
Why hasn't the dad gone mad?
Who?
The dad.
Do you think you could ever do that to my daughter?
I can't lie, yeah.
What?
I can't lie. You see that statement that
I'm
the
losing my
dad.
cool.
You see that statement that the dad gave, yeah. Is
It's smelly.
very smelly.
Smelly.
I haven't even seen it.
I haven't seen it.
You don't want to see it.
A man is saying,
haven't
we've
seen it.
known Greenwood. He's been in our family for like, I think
Couple
X
years
amount of
since
years.
he was in the under 21s.
Bro, I don't care about that.
We don't even know if that's his words. Someone could have said, "Write this
why
now.
would they allow
Write this now."
Wait,
we're
this
doing
is the
too
bad
much
debate
conspiracy.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know. We don't know.
We don't know. He needs to come out and clarify that.
Was this Greenwood's dad or
No,
it's the victim's dad.
Okay, but then this is
But
what I
this-
mean
but
as well. This then
conspiracy.
further adds why there needs to be investigation. Yes, we have seen images and stuff like that, but again, there still needs to be an inquest into what actually happened, especially when it's serious.
But remember,
allegations and
we're not
stuff
gonna
like
know.
this.
Okay,
No, it's
listen,
not for us. We're
not gonna know the ins
The only
and
reason why we're talking about this is because he's a public figure.
I was
That's
just
it.
gonna say if he wasn't a public
Then
figure,
an investigation needs to happen.
even with him being a public figure, when it comes down to it, it's not a business.
Yeah.
It's not our business.
That's the realest.
That's the thing.
We can only talk
That's
about
why
it because
investigation actually needs to
he
happen.
is who he is.
Just for me,
But this is a
I
common
don't
thing
want.
that happens
I don't
so
want man
often
to
as
be
well.
now.
No, 100%.
about-
I hear it.
I just don't want people to be talking about because he's a footballer that they get everything that they want. He's spoiled. Allow it. All it is.
if any,
all it is, for me, is that man. Even hearing that audio and the way he's even talking, sounding mad entitled to his
Very.
to his girl's
it's
you know,
nuts.
body.
It's
It's
very
mad.
very nuts.
I can't wait to see you out of a United top. That's the honest truth.
If we're gonna keep,
And-
I'll be honest with you, I don't think he's ever gonna put on any jersey again.
Yeah, he's not.
And that's good. That's fantastic.
You see when you live this earth and do things ahead of the game. That was my initial conclusion.
I don't see after yesterday.
Yeah.
Mason's not kicking a ball
Who agrees?
ever again.
But I just say, everyone, if you see Mason, you know what to do.
We don't tolerate that behavior.
No, the truth,
man.
because
It's true.
since the dad ain't gonna do it, someone has to. And this is the thing, yeah. Man that abuse girls, women, like, they don't get touched enough.
The facts.
That's true.
That's the reality. They don't get touched enough.
And it shows because they do it and they genuinely think it's okay.
Because they've been always doing it behind closed doors.
And it's fact, and it's because they've been doing it and no one's drawing them out.
That's what it is.
Until they get faced in,
like I said,
face to
that
reality.
dad's statement was so smelly. Because I can't lie. I'm turning up at Mason Greenwood's house, dragging my dad.
But you know what? Though sometimes it's
You
techie,
do it before the.
Wait, no. Hear me out. I've been in a situation like this. I've been in a situation like this.
Wait, let me before you do, let me just listen. I don't care how techie the situation is. If a man has touched my daughter,
Smoke.
I'm not trying to hear.
Yeah.
I am not trying to hear.
I hear that, but then let me throw it back to you. What if your daughter says no? I love him.
I don't care.
Smoke.
Don't touch
Jerry.
I don't
care.
No, I don't care.
That's when I'll be
more. I don't care.
And they run away together.
Jerry, I don't care.
And then they run away.
If they run away together, when I find them, I'm still smoking the youth. I am. That's the honest truth. At the end of the day, there's nothing. There is nothing.
But I've been in situations like that where it's like Stockholm syndrome, bro.
There is nothing.
You're in love with your abuser.
You
don't want to leave. It's like, wow.
I know,
I'm
but
trying to rescue you.
that
And
one,
you're not even
I'll be
trying.
real though. You see that one there? She didn't want to leave. She wouldn't have publicized it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but she didn't want to publicize it. Apparently,
she did.
Listen.
Apparently,
she got hacked in it.
Yeah.
I'm not hearing that. Sorry, I'm not hearing that.
Let's call a spade a spade. Look, you wanted to out him out, and rightly so. All the hacking thing, come on. What hacker's gonna come and now be like, oh, this is juicy information? Allow me. Anyway, I'm supporting the fact that
we need to round up.
Anyway, we are. But what I have said, I don't care if my daughter has Stockholm syndrome or I don't care. As a father or as a parent, my duty is to protect my daughter or my child and make sure that my child is breathing and make sure that my child is happy. If another person that's not even me or my wife or whoever or family members isn't even putting hands on my daughter or my children. And the next man is not doing that. So I'll tell my daughter, you can hate me, but I'm still gonna brock man up. I'm caving man's facing. That's what it is. So Mason Greenwood, you're lucky that the dad didn't punch you up. Because you know that if it was someone like this dad, you would be in a lot of trouble.
To finalise it, and I appreciate you all for giving your light opinion on a very serious topic. To finalise it, as again, to remind the people, we are African men, we are aware of the AFCON, we are at the semi-final stage.
But another thing, can I just say something as well?
Go on.
Women, I know that it might be hard sometimes, but don't be afraid to out these guys. Honestly, because
it's easier said than done.
No.
I've been in this situation.
Wait. Again,
much easier said than done.
Listen,
I actually got this. I've got time for this humanitarian side of Sammy right now. Let him
my
learn.
thing is,
Yes.
Sorry, just give me 2 minutes. I'm not saying that it's not easier said than done, but however, personally for me, if man them like ourselves and other guys are saying speak up, that's what encouraging women. I'm talking about all types of women. Do you understand? We're encouraging them to come out and speak, because these guys cannot be on these streets roaming around.
100%. But I think it's situations like this that help women speak up, and it's happened, bro. Like since this thing yesterday. Bro, there's been a whole lot of mess.
It's good.
Because man them that are doing this on a frequent basis and they think it's just
they need to get touched how paedophiles get touched.
Fam. Like it's 5-a-side, it just comes to touch ball, bruv. It's it's the truth. Because anyway, Mason Greenwood, it is well.
Thank you for that, Sammy.
It is well. Ladies, please speak up, because there are men out here that are ready to brock man up. It's the truth. We have to give our women some type of security, because I always hear, man them don't wanna protect women, and it's like, that's lies. It's all false. If you lot speak, even though I know it's hard, man them are gonna protect you. We can't protect what we don't know.
Facts.
Yeah.
Do you get it? We can't. We're not mind readers. We can't.
But sometimes speaking out might be a death sentence.
Endanger more.
True.
For the woman.
It gets techie, but again,
The moment they speak, that's it. They're dead.
trust me, that one there is real techie and real sticky. And again, just to finalise, guys,
I hear you.
I really do appreciate the opinions on it. African Cup of Nations semi-finals, it's there. Keep an eye on it. We got Cameroon, Egypt, Burkina Faso, and Senegal. Who's gonna win? Just one team who's going to
win the AFCON.
Senegal was the team that I thought were going to win.
Egypt.
Senegal.
Cameroon.
The favourites to win.
I'm gonna say Egypt as well.
Wow.
I say Cameroon wins in the 90 minutes.
Why you copying me?
I'm not finished. Cameroon wins in the 90 minutes, but Egypt won in the penalties because that's
What?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.